I hope everybody liked that. They said, a lot of times when you're on stage and stuff, to say a joke, sometimes I'm not very funny, so I just figured I'd start with that. Hey guys, I'm Tony Aldridge. I'm here to share a few things with you. First of all, the first thing is 2015. Gas prices are low. Why? I'm going to go into that here in a second, but this is going to be part of a three video set. First of all, I'm going to show you why gas prices are low, how that's going to affect the economy. Second video I'm going to have a link to is going to show you how to cut your interest rate on your home mortgage in half without paying any fees or refinancing. Now, before I was a police officer, I did mortgages for 2.5 years. So, there is a secret there. I've got two ways to do it. It's totally free to you. So hopefully the first video is going to show you why you're going to have an expendable income. Average family across the United States is going to have an extra $700 per year because of the lower gas prices. Some people is going to have more than that. Then the second thing I'm going to do is show you how to cut your interest rate on your home mortgage in half without refinancing or paying fees. And then the last thing I'm going to do on my third video is I'm going to show you the secrets to the rich, tax breaks. On that third video, Robert Kiyosaki says it the best, and I'll go more into it in the third video. But basically, the rich pay less taxes than the middle class. So I'm going to actually explain why in my third video and show you what you can do to have the tax breaks of the rich. So let's get into the video right now, showing you 2015, the end of 2014, why gas prices are lower, what to expect for 2015, what that means for our economy, and then we can move on from there. So hopefully you enjoy this three video set. Thank you, take care, and let's get started.
Gas below $3 a gallon, and it looks like it's staying there. AAA says that we have saved $14 billion on gas in 2014. House prices and consumer confidence are up too, and experts say 2015 looks just as good. Prices at the pump are the lowest they've been since 2009, saving most people about $115 in gas this year over last year, according to AAA's newest report.
I notice a big difference, more, like $25 I see in this car.
The national average for gas is down to about $2.26 per gallon. Prices have fallen for 97 straight days, the longest declining streak on record. And AAA cautiously predicts they'll stay below $3 for all of 2015.
It's great that gas is going down. I'm a college student, so
Every little bit helps, right?
yeah, it does. It really does.
Gas is cheap because supply is plentiful. And because people are saving at the pump, they're spending elsewhere. Well, all of this upbeat economic news is good psychologically for us. The University of Florida, which tracks consumer confidence here in Florida, says levels are higher than they've been in years.
American consumers clear winners. Gas prices headed toward $2.50 a gallon and forecast to stay low all next year. But there are big problems with plunging oil. First, here's what that plunge looks like. A collapse in crude prices, 40% lower since the peak this summer. Why? The U.S. is experiencing an oil production boom, sucking oil out of layers of the Earth's crust we've never been able to reach before, able to reach it through hydraulic fracturing and horizontal drilling in the shale formations in North Dakota and Texas. At the same time, demand is slowing from big oil consumers like China and Europe. Econ 101, demand is down, supply is up, prices drop. Often when oil prices plunge, the OPEC cartel of producers, Venezuela, Saudi Arabia, Iran, Iraq, they cut their quotas to lift prices. Not this time. It's an oil market game of chicken. That's bad news for the oil producers that depend on profits like Venezuela and Nigeria. It's also bad news for the U.S. Drilling projects here that were profitable at 95 may not be at 65. That can kill new projects and shift the advantage, the oil advantage, back to the Middle East. Like it or not, the world still runs on oil. When prices rise quickly or drop quickly, it shakes things up.
So basically it comes down to four key factors. factor number one is overseas consumption. Let's use China for example. A couple years ago, when our gas prices went up to over $4 a gallon, China's economy had seen amazing growth. So therefore, their consumption of petroleum went up. When their consumption of petroleum went up, of course, the prices of petroleum in the United States went up. Now, the economy in China has softened over in Asia, so therefore, their need for petroleum is not as a high demand as it was a couple years ago. So therefore, that's why we've seen some lower gas prices in the United States. Second key factor was in 2014, we didn't have any natural disasters. In the past, when we've seen a hurricane come through, we see the gas prices go up. We were very fortunate in 2014 to not have any natural disasters. Now, the third key factor is oil producing industries inside the United States. Now, we've been producing 9 million barrels of petroleum a day. So therefore, at 9 million barrels of petroleum a day, our importing of petroleum has gone down because we're using our own natural resources. The last factor is the most important by all means, is they said in the video that it was a game of chicken. Well, it's actually the first gas war we've seen in many years. Now, what the Middle East is doing is because of the American economy of producing petroleum at 9 million barrels a day, driving the petroleum barrels down. What they've done is they've raised their demand, they've raised their supply, and they've dropped the price per barrel. Now, what they're trying to do is actually drive the U.S. industries, oil-producing industries, out of business. Along with that, they're also trying to eliminate some of their rivals and competitors over in the Middle East. So understand, in 2015, you're going to see gas prices low across the board. That might not be true in 2016. So hopefully you come and you take a look at my next video, is how to cut your interest rate in half without refinancing or paying fees. You know, utilize what you can save in 2015 to help yourself for the rest of your life. You know, because if I can cut your interest rate in half and show you how to do that, and let's say I can save you $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 over the life of your mortgage, that's going to change your life. Now, you might say, why, you know, who's this guy, Tony Aldridge? Well, I did mortgages for 2.5 years. I'm 42 years old, and I'm retired, and I'm debt-free. I use a lot of these tactics and scenarios that I'm going to be teaching you. I've used them my whole life. So, you know, that's given me the ability to be 42 years old, retired, stay-at-home dad, and I just want to pass that on to you. I want to give you guys the same insight and knowledge. You know, the secrets of the rich, the tax breaks. You know, that's something every single person in the United States could do, and you honestly would be crazy if you didn't. So, you know, take a look at my next 2 videos. Hopefully I can help out some people, change your life, because that's what I'm here for. Take care, God bless, and I'll see you on the next video.